friend of the channel, 8-Bit Eric, who hit people with this banger today, who said, bruh, Alyssa Mercante was in Italy all week. Instead of enjoying it, she was on X the entire time. Was the Ubisoft Anno 117 event boring or something? And I was like, what the hell's the Ubisoft Anno 117 event? And I chatted with him for a little bit, and he was telling me that there was an event going on in Italy for Ubisoft for Anno 117. And I was like, no. No. Is that a paid trip to Italy for Alyssa Mercante by Ubisoft? I mean, I've seen crazier things, but wow, that kind of caught me. Not gonna lie. When I put all those things together, I was like, okay, that's curious. So we got Eric posting this picture, Alyssa saying, wild that misogynists don't understand what unwanted sexualization is. With a picture of a girl in a very sexy position looking at the camera, confused, like she doesn't want to be shared in a photo. Okay. So is Alyssa trying to point at my Alana Pierce video saying that by me calling her pathological liar and showing pictures of Alana Pierce that she posted herself in a very sexual manner on her Instagram as unwanted sexualization? I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to think. I'm not a girl. I don't have tits. I don't know how this works. I'm a dude. But if I'm posting a picture of myself in like a sexy pose and I put it out there, I'd imagine it's like me giving the right to the internet to say, yep, that's me putting it out there. I figured that other people can share it as well. Again, the projection is strong with these people, but regardless. And she's highlighting the area of YouTube that's not allowed. And she says, video zooms in on a woman's boobs while she, first off, that's a lie. The video does not zoom in on a woman's boobs. The video shows a screenshot of her boobs that are zoomed in from someone tweeting a picture that Alana Pierce shared of herself. But hey, I guess context doesn't matter when you're trying to push an agenda. While she's saying she's hot, while saying she's hot and charming, and that's the only reason why she's successful. Gremlin man. What did I do wrong? Okay, so save that one for the courts. She's now calling me Gremlin man because she's obviously referencing me here. But secondly, I'm not saying that's the only reason why she's successful. In my video, if it wasn't taken down from YouTube, you can watch it on Rumble right now. But I basically say people are, I think in not so many words, I say people are stipulating that one of the reasons why she's popular is her assets, which is a factual claim to make, to say that. That's not, there's nothing wrong with saying that. And showing proof and evidence of that is perfectly fine. What I still don't understand how that's sexualizing her. I will literally take that to the grave, confused about that. But anyways, so Alyssa's still incessantly tweeting about me while she's in Italy. And I don't know, maybe she wants me there with her. Maybe. I was in Italy a couple years ago, loved it, had a great time in Rome. And maybe she wishes I was there. I don't know. She seems to be thinking about me an awful lot while she's there. But anyways, after 8-Bit Eric posted that, I believe this was after it, she posted this. So cat's out of the bag. Someone must have given her a heads up, or maybe the timing was just wild. She said, expect some hands-on deets and an exclusive interview for Digital Trends next month. Hashtag Anno 117 PAX Romania. And she quotes tweets herself being in Italy with the beautiful shots. And this is her interviewing, I believe, the creators of Anno 117. And here's the real sad thing. I'll tell this to you guys right now. I don't know very much about Anno. I don't know much at all. My very brief research about Anno 117 was that the vast majority of the gaming community is not excited about the direction of Ubisoft because they said the studio where Anno 117 is being made in Italy is like the one remaining good studio that Ubisoft has. And do they not have a way to pick, we'll just say, in my humble opinion, disgraced former journalists that seem to have a knack for causing trouble online? And they invited her to Italy to be there for this show. And I got to be honest, guys, even if you take Alyssa Mercante out of this picture, it's not a great look for Ubisoft because you start going through the hashtag of Anno 117 PAX Romania on X. You'll start to see a bunch of random content creators, many that I don't know about, never heard about, that are very big. We got Carolus, World of Carolus, content creator at YouTube, youtube.com/Carolus, 188,000 followers. I've personally never heard of this person. And they are not following or followed by anyone that I follow, which goes to show just how big the internet is. But it's many different content creators that are there right now. And it made me wonder, how much money did Ubisoft spend on these, what I could only amount to an all expense paid trip, potentially, to Italy? And all these different content creators on Ubisoft's dime flying there for a first-hand look at this game. It's just very, very curious. For a company that is, let's just be honest here, I was going to say on the verge of bankruptcy, but I would almost argue potentially bankrupt already, but the books could potentially look cooked, because I don't know how Ubisoft is still in business with the stock where it's at and the games doing the numbers that they're doing and the amount of people that they're employing. I almost feel like this is a house of cards that is going to collapse and implode very quickly. And if that's the case, they are spending like a drunken sailor right now for inviting these quote unquote journalists, YouTubers, vloggers, bloggers to Italy, flying them around the world for parties. Of all the companies that should not be doing this right now, I would say Ubisoft is probably top of that list. Not a great look. If I was an investor in Ubisoft and I saw this, I'd be like, what? I mean, first off, I'd be questioning my life choices. But secondly, I'd see this and I'd be like, what? What are you doing with your money right now? So I brought this up. It's a very quick video. I have not watched it. This is the Anno 117 PAX Romania official overview trailer from February 27th, 2025. I have not seen this yet, but a lot of people in the comments are saying, this is what I was reading about, saying, please don't close the studio. This is the one last good Ubisoft studio. And you can tell from the 9,400 thumbs up compared to only 162 thumbs down that this is a very beloved game that a lot of people are very excited about that I legit know nothing about. So let's check it.
Manuel Reinier, creative director at Ubisoft, Mainz, on Anno. Anno 117 PAX Romana is a premier builder game within the strategy genre, releasing on PC and consoles.
Wait, so we invited Alyssa Mercante to go talk about what kind of game is it?
Premier builder game within
a builder game? I mean, maybe she's into builder games. I've never seen her play a builder game or review a builder game in my life. I've never seen her show an affinity for those or anything like that. I can't help but think that this is more of a behind-the-scenes connections with her. And I want to be very clear here. It's not jealousy that she got the invite. It's straight up confusion. Like, what is Ubisoft doing right now? How did they make these decisions? And how much money did they spend? Not just on her, but again, more importantly, everyone that got invited.
In the strategy genre, releasing on PC and consoles in 2025. When you start the campaign in Anno 117 Pax Romana, you play as a sibling, Marcus, thrown into the limelight as a Roman provincial governor under the pressure of your family. To prove yourself, you travel to new lands where you will learn to lead and make hard choices. Latium is a province close to the Hungary.
Yeah, it's not gonna lie, like that looks fantastic. That looks really good. And I'm a sucker for a good builder game. But what is a little bit questionable so far, at least, maybe it changes as we go. They're not showing very much gameplay in this game. This video came out this year, and this game comes out supposedly this year as well. So I'd like to see more gameplay footage of it.
Out of Empire, the people are filled with excitement and hope as you embark on your mission to restore this gem of a province still recovering from a natural disaster that struck decades ago. But eventually, things go wrong, and you are sent in exile to Albion, and you have to prove your mettle in a mysterious place where no civilized Roman wants to be. So, what will you do? How will you maintain stability in this alien province? Will you push the locals
I
towards...
think the problem is it's like it's not showing actual gameplay. It's just like video footage of like while the game is going on, but you're not actually doing anything. I'd like to see like how it works.
the civilized Roman way of life, or will you embrace and protect their traditions? You are in the eye of this storm, and as you progress through your journey, you will uncover many new opportunities and challenges, tied closely to the choices you make as a governor in the provinces of the empire. We will be showing more of the game in April, so stay tuned. But first, a little peek at one of our exciting new features, modular ships. In Anno 117 Pax Romana, you will be able to build and customize your ships depending on your mission. The wind direction will play a role in the game, so let's take advantage of this by adding another sail. This will make our ship more efficient. Or become independent from the forces of nature by installing oars. While human power will make your ship more versatile, it also means you have more mouths to feed and lose.
I think this is the problem with this game is it looks great and it might play great. My concern is like what makes this game stand out above all the other city builder games that are out there right now? Because to me, it seems very samey so far, but
additional cargo space. However, Anno is not all sunshines and happiness. As a governor, you will face various challenges, and sometimes a bit of force is necessary to achieve your goals. To add some more punch to your ship, consider installing archer towers. Adding hull reinforcements will boost the armor of your ship, allowing you to take on even more challenging tasks.
I do like that.
And for the final module today, let's add a big bang to our ship. Catapults are long-range weapons, powerful enough to deliver deadly blows to enemy ships.
This is cool.
As well as structures on islands like towers and walls. So, lead and build your empire through economic growth, diplomacy, or military prowess, and build your fleet to reflect the type of governor you aspire to be. We hope you like this little peek, so stay tuned as Anno 117 Pax Romana will release later this year on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series S and X. Wishlist now to stay up to date. Thank you.
It's crazy to me how it releases this year and they didn't show any actual like active gameplay of the world building at all. This is very strange. They were trying to present it and make it look as good as possible, and they hid all the like heads up display and UI information. They're just like, yeah, it looks pretty. Buy our game. But yeah, it almost feels like this is kind of, I know I've said this before, but Ubisoft's last hope. Like they're hoping to get like a civilization out of this maybe for the game series popularity. We'll see. But I just keep going back to they sure are going all out with did they give this to a creator? Like they're spending a lot of money on people. They're spending a lot of money on people to be in Italy. And trust me, I went to Italy a couple of years ago. It was not cheap to fly there and stay there. It cost a lot of money to do that. So we'll see what happens with Anno 117. But yeah, Hypnotic says it's already a series. They have a few of them. I figured it was. I'd never played any of them. I'd never even heard of the series before. I just think it's fascinating that, of all people, Alyssa was flown to Italy to cover this and interview them. For who? Rolling Stone? It's interesting. It's very interesting. Because we all know the behind the scenes backroom deals that these companies have with these outlets. So it's curious.